Rahim Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin Ashrafil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in amma ba'd. So last week we did begin with words, and we said that with any language, we have like three main components: the words, the phrases, and the sentences. Yeah. So it's no different with Arabic. Arabic is the same thing. We have words, we have phrases, and we have sentences. And of course, we put them together to make a story or something that we want to uh, tell about or explain. Yeah. So when we did words, what happened was we said kalima, the Arabic word for word is kalima. Yes. We said that in Arabic we would have three types: isim, fi'il, and harf. Yeah, isim, fi'il, and harf. And then we went on to say that the isim has certain characteristics that make it recognizable as an isim. Yeah, we know that it is an isim because of certain features. Can someone tell me what are the features? Can anyone remember?
Um, the first one we learned was if it was definite or indefinite.
Oh, that was the characteristic. This is how to recognize an isim. How to
Oh yes,
recognize an
yes.
isim.
It has an I or it has a tanwin.
Okay, good. So an isim has an al and a tanwin. And then we said that halves were something, words that will consist of maybe one or two letters. Yeah, that's what we said. And then we had fi'il. We had our fi'il here. And because fi'il is actually a whole, it's a big chunk that we need to look at, right? So we said we'll do this by the process of elimination first. Okay, if it's not an isim and it's not a half, then it must be a fi'il because there's only three types of words. Okay, we said that. So this makes things easier. But we have to eventually learn what a fi'il is all about. Okay, so then we went on to say that the isim, now that we know that if it has an alif lam, and if it is a tanwin, it has a tanwin, it's an isim, right? We need to know more about it. Okay, and then we said just like knowing a person, there must be certain things about the person that he has that makes him distinguishable from anyone else. All right. So the first thing we thought of was gender. Yeah, we said that maybe the gender, maybe whether he was married or not, yeah, where he was staying and things like that. So for isims, we said there would be four aspects that we could look at. And the first one, as you correctly said, was whether it was definite or indefinite. Meaning, do we know that isim or don't we know that isim? Do we recognize the isim or not? Yeah. So if we recognize, then it's ma'rifah. If we don't recognize, then it is nakira. Something that is general and something that is specific. Then we say that if it is ma'rifah, then it should either have alif lam in front of it, the word that means the, yeah, or it's a name. Yeah. Then of course, if it's a name, you know who the person is because you can call him by name. And the tanwin bit, yeah, the tanwin bit is when it is nakira, when it's a general thing and you don't know uh, anybody specific. Yeah, you're just addressing someone in general. Yeah, tanwin. So there we are. Oh, we have the word, the different type of words. We're zooming in onto isims and what are the characteristics of an isim. The first characteristic we're looking at is definite, indefinite, ma'rifah, nakira. Now we're going to look at the second characteristic. Now this second characteristic is quite interesting as well. Okay, gender. Gender is always interesting. Yeah, we call it jinsun. Yeah, jinsun in Arabic, and we have of course two types of gender: masculine and feminine. Okay. Now in English, all right, English is one of the languages, just like Bahasa Malaysia, that does not have gender. Yeah, we don't have gender in English in terms of the grammatical treatment of the words. Yeah, I'm not saying that, just because you speak English, you don't have gender. I'm just saying that in English, we don't treat the words as if it has gender. Yeah, but in some other languages, Arabic included, there is gender. Certain words are what we call masculine and certain words are what we call feminine. Okay, so but let's look at English first. Yeah, let's look at English first. English is easy to recognize with the difference between masculine and feminine. Okay, the first obvious uh, way of looking at it is if the person is actually a male. Okay, if the person is actually a male. It's the same thing with Arabic. If you're a male, you're a male. You can't change that fact. Okay, if you're a father, yes, hello, yeah. If you're a father or brother, you're obviously male. Yeah. If you're a mother or a sister, you're also male. Yes, there's no two ways about it. You are a man or a woman. Yeah. So this is what we call real feminine. This is the fact. Status quo. You can't change it. Okay. But in language, as I said, in certain languages, there are words that we treat as masculine or feminine. I like to differentiate between masculine and feminine. When I talk about real feminine or real masculine, I will use the word male, and feminine, I will use the word female. Okay. And when I'm talking about things that are not alive, things that cannot think, things that are not animate, right? Then I look at it as masculine or feminine. This is how I do it. And when I use these terms, I hope you will follow. Yeah, when I say male, female means the real thing, the real deal. Yeah, but when I say masculine or feminine, you have to be careful. I might not be talking about a man or a woman. Yeah, I might be talking about something else. Now, when you look at Spanish, if I'm not mistaken, this is the language, they have things like EL in front that denotes it's masculine, or LA, la, that denotes that it is feminine. Okay. But in other languages like Urdu, for example, this is not the case because Urdu is very similar to Arabic. Yeah. So if you have a word like kamra, which means room, then it's masculine. If you have a word like kursi, then it's feminine. Yeah. So in Arabic, it's the same thing. The same thing. The only thing is, of course, the terms will be in Arabic. So gender was jinsun. When we talk about masculine, we will use the term muzakkar. Yeah, muzakkar. When we use when we want to call something feminine, then we use the word mu'annas. Okay. Any questions so far? Fine, right? So the tricky part is trying to figure out the ones that are not alive. Yeah, the ones that are not alive, or the ones that cannot think. This is what the Arabs call it ghayrun akilun. Yeah, meaning that it has no akal, no mind, no brain. Sounds quite rude when you say it that way, but that's how it goes. Yeah. So let's have a look at how we would recognize mu'annas. Yeah. The obvious one is, of course, feminine by nature. This is how this is where you have the female. Yeah. So we have things like umun, is mother. Nisa'un is women. Yes. Maryam, by name, it is a lady's name. Yeah. This is one. And the second one is, of course, how you write the word. Yeah. How you write the word. And the most common feature for a feminine word in Arabic is when it ends in what we call, I mentioned this before, ta marbuta. Yeah, ta marbuta. Okay. Now, what is ta marbuta? Ta marbuta is spelled with the root letters ra, ba, and to. Not ta, to. Yeah, ra, ba, and to. Now, if you look up this word, or within the dictionary, in the Arabic English dictionary, you will find out that the meaning means to link. Yeah, to link. Rabita. Yeah, it is rabata yarbutu yarbitu. Yeah, that's how it goes. And what it means is to link. So what happened was, our open ta, the ta that is like a dish, and you have two dots on top of it. Yeah. So what's happened is they've taken if you can imagine the dish here, the ends of that U, right? Like a big wide U. They took one end and they took the other end and they joined it together. Yeah. And that's why they call it ta marbuta, the ta which has been connected. Yeah, it joins there and becomes a round thing. Whereas the one that we saw, the one that's like a dish, yeah, like the shape of a wide U, that's ta maftuha, the open ta. And the root letters there is fataha, just like in Surah Al-Fatiha. Yeah, the opening surah of the Quran. Yeah, so that's the difference with tamabuta and tamatuha. Okay, so what are the words that we can see? Fatima, of course, the name. This is a lady's name. Ummah. Now, ummah is what we call isim jama, meaning that it is a collective noun. Yes, it's a collective noun. Usually this isim jama, they don't have a singular form of that thing. They have a plural form of ummah, but they don't have a singular form of ummah. Yeah, because it's meant to, no, it means like a nation, for example. You can have many nations, but you don't have a singular unit of nation. You can't break it down. Yeah. So that is isim jama. Now this is different from what we call isim jins, which is almost like this as well. Isim jins is when it is a particular kind or category. Yeah, like if you want to say, like our group, it's called Sajarah Tayyibatun. Yeah, that means the good tree, a good tree. Yeah, but if you want to how do you say, if you want to have you can also use the word sajara as a kind, a category, all trees, whatever trees that you can see comes under the category tree. Like when you have surah an-nahl, for example, yeah, or namal, yeah, whether it's the bee or the ant. We're not talking about one ant or one bee. We're talking the kind, yeah, the bee kind, the ant kind, yeah. So this is where ummah falls in. Yeah, this is one of those we would have a tamabuta, one type of isim that will have a tamabuta. Then we have, of course, arusa. Arusa is bride. The bride is usually female. Yeah. So that's how we see it. Then anything else would be muzakkar. Yeah, everything else is masculine. That's by default. Now these are the two simple rules. There are other rules which I will show you in a while. Yeah, but these are the main ones. And I would like you to note as well. Yeah, there's an asterisk there. That, okay, there are male names that end with tamabuta, but that doesn't change them and they become feminine. They don't. They don't become female. They're still male and they're treated as male. So this is something that you need to be aware of. Yeah. So if you are male and female, then you are treated as masculine and feminine. Okay. Right. Now I want to do an exercise here.
Sister, what is Ism Jins you said?
Ism jins is kind. Like flowers is one type of jins. Yeah. Or what else? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, ants, bees. The surah, the elephant, al-fil. Yeah. Some say it's talking about one single elephant. Some say it was an army of elephants, so that the al-fil actually was actually speaking about a herd of elephants, you see. So this is what you mean by jins, a category, generic, yeah, a generic isim, yeah. That's how I would look at it, yeah, a generic
Okay.
isim. Okay. All right. Yeah. How many of us tonight? How many of us tonight? So that we can do the exercise. Now, what I would like you to do is for this one, yeah. Can we start with Sister Asila? Just let me know. Fakihatin. I would like to know whether it is definite, indefinite, or whether it's masculine or feminine. Yeah, we go down just for this ayah. First, is it an isim? First, is it an isim or not?
Yes,
Before.
it's an isim
It is an isim because?
of the tanween.
Because of the tanween, yeah. So now, is it definite, indefinite, or masculine?
Okay, so it's nakira because of the tanween.
Mm-hmm.
And then what you asked me, male or female? Is nakira bifakihatin. So because of the ta marbuta,
Yes.
so it makes it a feminine.
Yes, it is feminine. And in this case?
Wallahm. Oh, okay. This is also isim.
Mm-hmm. And is it
It's nakira
nakira?
and masculine.
Yeah, there's no sign. Good.
Okay.
Okay, let's go down. Sister Shahida, can you do this part, this three? Just let me know whether it's his isim fi'il half, and then whether it is definite, indefinite, and whether it is feminine or masculine.
Kak San.
Mm-hmm.
Kak San is isim, nakira
Mm-hmm.
is masculine.
It's
Masculine.
masculine. What's la?
Is tidak.
Is it a half isim or fi'il la?
I don't know.
Sorry, Sister Shahida, your audio is going in and out.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, okay.
Yes.
La, I not sure.
Okay. Is it an isim, a fi'il, or a ha? It's got two
Half.
letters in it, right? So
Half.
you make it ha.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. Laghwun, is this an isim,
Laghwun
fi'il,
is
or ha?
isim
Isim. It's because, why is it an isim?
because of the tanween and is
Yes.
nakira and
Yes.
is a muzakkar.
Yes. Alhamdulillah. Good. So the same thing here. Yeah, I think we know this is half, and this is also
Isim
isim. Good.
because of the tanween,
And
nakira and muzakkar.
yes, good. Alhamdulillah. Now, a little bit more difficult. Sister Salina.
Yes.
Yes,
Wa
why?
wa half half
Mm-hmm.
yatufu most likely fi'il.
Yes, excellent. Wilmanun.
Maknun maknun got tanwin, so is isim masculine.
Oh, how do you know it's masculine? Because there's no sign, yeah?
There's
Wilman.
no ta.
Okay. And for your information, Wilmanun is a young boy, yeah? Young boy. Okay, so good. Now, Sister Shima.
Oh, sorry,
Lu'lu'un.
I didn't get the yatufu.
The yatufu is a fi'l. Remember, process of elimination.
Okay.
Wa is half. Yeah, it's not a half. It's not an isim because there's no tanwin, no al, right? So it's safe to say this is a fi'l. Yeah, Sister Sila.
Oh yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, all right. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Yes, Sister Shima. Look.
This is loon is it's an ism because of tanween, and it is nakira and masculine.
And ma'noon.
Maknoon is an ism, again masculine and nakira.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Straightforward. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Sister Litha, this is your first night with us. And you're getting the big one.
Hi.
I hope you had a chance to look at the video at any rate. Okay. Like we said,
Right.
if it
Right.
is an
Right.
isim, it will have alif lam as well as tanwin. Okay, so here's al malaika. So what would this be?
This is isim
Yes,
and ma'rifa because of the alif lam,
yes, excellent. And
and should be feminine because of the ta marbuto.
yes, tamabuta. Now, malaika is one of those special words because malaika, the angels, are genderless. Okay, they are genderless. They're one of those special words that, under certain circumstances, in this case, it's treated feminine, and there are circumstances when it's treated as masculine. Okay, the general rule is doesn't not always, but the general rule is when it is something that is neutral, when the speech or the sentence, the meaning of the verse is neutral, nothing harsh. Allah is not angry with someone, yes, and the angels are not doing something because he said, go destroy them, okay, something like that, then they are treated as feminine. In this case, the Malaika is speaking to Maryam. Of course, Maryam is in the good books of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, she was one of the special ones. The mother actually requested for Allah to give her a son, but instead she was given Maryam. Yes, and Maryam was very special. Why? Because she gave birth to Nabi Isa alayhi salam. So in this case, they are treated as feminine, qalat. But you find in the Quran other ayahs where maybe Allah is saying that, okay, these people, they didn't obey what I told them to do. It's time for them to die. I want you to I want you to take their soul, their ruh, roughly. Then the Malaika will speak to them in a harsh tone, and they were normally treated as masculine. You will find this in one of the surah. Yeah? In one
Can
of
I
the,
ask?
yes.
So if they are treated as masculine, what happens to the Tarmabuta? Is it there?
It's still there, but
Oh,
the action will be qalu, for example. Qalu, not qalat.
okay.
Okay, something. Okay. Where were we? Yes, Lisa. Yeah, Maryam, this is?
Maryam is isim.
Yes.
Isim um
Definite,
mm,
indefinite?
nakira.
Why Nakira?
Mm.
Okay.
Sorry. Isim definite. Right? Definite.
Ma'rifah, yeah?
Definite. Ma'rifah.
Ma'rifah, yes,
Okay.
because you know the
Ma'rifah.
person, Maryam. Okay.
Okay. And feminine. Feminine. Yeah.
Feminine, yes, because
Yes. Yes.
it's real feminine, right? Yeah, Maryam is a
Yeah.
lady's name. And the word Allah,
It's isim ma'rifah
yes.
and
The word Allah is usually treated as
masculine.
masculine. Good. Okay. Now, Sister Sophia. Sister Sophia?
Yes.
Yes, so kalima. Yes, we just learned about kalima. Is this an isim? And if it is an isim, tell me why is it an isim?
It's isim nakirah
Yes, it's a
uh,
nakira.
nakirah and muannas.
Yes, because of the tamabuta, right?
Yep.
Good. And al-masih, al-masih.
Al-masih isim ma'rifat mudzakkar.
Why do you say it's an isim in the first place?
Um, mm, I don't know.
Because of the alif lam. Yeah, alif lam.
Alif lam
Yeah.
ma'rifah, yeah.
Okay, marifa. And Isa?
Isa isim mudzakkar.
And is it ma'rifah or nakira?
Ma'rifah.
Ma'rifah. All right, good. Now, Elaine, your turn. Subhanallah. Your mic is muted, dear. Elaine, are you with us? Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay. So, Ibnu.
Ibnu.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is
I
it
didn't get the,
is it an isim in the first place?
I think so, because it means father. I think it means father
Ah,
or something.
okay.
So I would
Means
say it's
son. Yeah,
isim.
it means son. Okay.
Son, okay.
Okay. Ibnu. All right. So it means son. Is it ma'rifah or nakirah here?
There's no I and there's no tanween. Oh.
Interesting, right? No al, no tanween. Oh dear. No, there is a reason why. There's a reason why it doesn't have a tanween. Yeah, there's a reason why it doesn't have a tanween, which we have not learned yet. Okay, so you don't have to worry. We will come back to this later. But Mariam,
Mariam, okay. Mariam is an isim and it's a definite isim. Rifa.
Yes.
And it's a feminine because she's a female.
Yep. And wajihan.
Wajihan is an isim because of the tanwin.
Yes, good. And is it?
And it is indefinite. It's nakira. And I'm gonna say it's male because there's no mabuta.
There's no tamabuta? Yes, it's masculine. Yeah, we do that. Okay, what about fi?
Okay, fi is a half.
Half. Ad-dunya?
Ad-dunya, there's a al, so it's the isim and it is magrifa.
And it is ma'rifa.
And it's a male.
Okay, we'll treat it as male for now. Yeah, we'll treat it as male for now. All right, thank you. Is that Sister Evie? Alhamdulillah, you can join us tonight. Are you able to speak or are you on listening mode?
Sister, what did you say? Ad-dunya?
Ad-dunya, for now, we will treat it as masculine. Okay, for now, because we haven't learned a few more things. Right? Yeah. Are you able to speak, Sister Evie?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So
Yes.
al-akhirah. What is this?
Akhirah.
Is it an isim, fi'il, or harf?
It's alif. So it is ma'rifah.
Yes, it's ma'rifah. And is it feminine or masculine?
There is a tam mabuta feminine.
Feminine. Good. And min?
Min just a tan. I don't know.
Min is a half, yes, because it's just two letters, yes.
Huh?
And al-muqarrabin. Al-muqarrabin.
Al-muqarrabin. There's a isim. There is alif, al. So it is a ma'rifat. And it ends with a tanwin. So it is a muzakkar.
Okay. Tanwin has nothing to do with whether it's masculine or feminine. Yeah. Tanwin is a sign that it is an isim. But we've already covered that. I think because you're new with us, right, Sister Evie? So you did not see the first session. So when you have alif lam, we cannot have a tanwin. There is no tanwin. I think you can't see. Maybe you're looking from a phone. This is actually a shadda, yeah, not a tanwin. So maybe it's too small for you to see. Inshallah, I'm assuming this, yeah. So there's no tanwin here actually because there's alif lam. Whenever there's alif lam, there cannot be a tanwin, yeah, because if you tanwin means it is nakira, alif lam means it's ma'rifah. So you cannot know and not know someone at the same time. Yeah. So once you have alif lam, no tanween. Once you have tanween, no alif lam. Yeah. So that's something that we need to remember. Okay, inshallah. All right. So I'm not going to do this. This will be your homework. Yes, with your group leader. I will share this in the group later on, inshallah. Yeah. Okay. Now I want to go into a bit on the advanced side. Those who want to switch off because you're not in advanced mode, it's fine, because this one we'll come back to it again. Yeah, when we do other sessions, inshallah. Fake feminine. This is, like I said, when it's not a male, not a female. Yeah. So certain plurals are treated as feminine. One of the ones that I mentioned was ghayrun aqilun. Yeah, this is what we call non-human plural. Yeah, non-human plural. And then broken plurals as well. Yeah, are treated as fake feminine. Because we need to look at this. Yeah, not all, but most. And then proper names of places. Yes, like Makkah, Yathrib. These are treated as feminine. But of course, they're not real females. They're just grammatically treated as feminine. Then body parts in pairs, like your eyes. You have 2 eyes, 2 hands, 2 ears, 2 legs, right? These are treated as feminine. Usually the ones that are single, like your head, for example, there's only one head. That one is treated as masculine. Then the last one, which is usually the one that is the most difficult to gauge because there is no set pattern. Because this is what the Arabs said. This is feminine. Yeah, we call it mu'annasun sama'iyun. Yeah, mu'annasun sama'iyun, meaning these are feminines that were heard to be a set. Yeah, sama'iyun, ain, yeah, sama'iyun, which is actually for hearing. Sama'iyun, ain. Okay. Mu'annasun sama'iyun. Yeah. So this is something that was heard. You heard the Arabs say that it and treated it as a feminine word. Okay. So I'll give you some examples of this. Oh, yeah. There's another one here. Just note, yeah, there is no tanwin again here. Yeah. So like I said, this one we will do this later on, not now. And one translation of sama'iyun was unwritten law. Yeah, they call it unwritten law. But if it's literal, it's actually something to do with hearing. Okay.
What is the meaning, sister? Samayun?
Sama'iyun means it's an unwritten law. It's just something that, people practice. No hard and fast rule, but that's how they treat it. Yeah, so that's what it means.
Coach, sorry, can you repeat again? What is BASS? Sorry.
Because the Arabs say so. This one is just a coin, a term that we were taught or to use when we were learning with Bayyinah. Yes. Okay, so there's nothing really technical. This is the one that we're looking at. And this one we will find in the books of grammar. Okay. So I'm going to go through this very quickly. Sorry, yes?
So this Jama Taksir is broken plural, right?
Yes, broken plural.
And Jama Ghair Aqil
is non-human plural.
Oh, non-human plural. Oh.
Yeah, non-human plural. Yeah, because you can't think. Okay, so war, har. Now this is words that are feminine because the Arabs say so. Okay, so har, harbun, sama'un, shamsun, nafsun, narun, dalwun. It appears in the Quran only once in Surah Yusuf. Yes. Sabilun, ardun, rihun, bi'run, darun. This one is often. Ka'sun, hamrun, jahannam, and asa. I'm not talking about staff as in your workers. Yeah, I'm talking about staff as the stick. All right. So that's how it is. And Which of these words do you think appears in the Quran the most? You all read the Quran. So which of these words do you think appears in the Quran the most? Any guesses?
Narun. Sama'un.
Sama,
Narun.
Narun,
Jahannam.
Jahannam,
Shamsun.
Nafsun.
Nafsun.
Nafsun. Okay, I will tell you. I will let you know the number. Let me see. Where are they? Okay. All right. It's actually up. It's actually up. Yes. I'll show you the difference. Okay. Dalwun, as I say, only appears once. Okay. Someone mentioned Sama'un. Sama'un actually appears 300 times, 300 over times in the Quran. Close. It's one of the lots. Yeah. Nafsun, yes, 295 times. Yeah, that's how often it goes. Jahannam, less than 100 times, about 70 odd. There are some argument about the number of times Jahannam has appeared. Yeah, but the most is actually the earth. And this appears a staggering 461 times in the Quran. Yeah, 461 times. Subhanallah.
May I ask why most of these words ends by tanwin soon soon?
This one, because this is your default form of the isim. Yeah, this is your default form of the isim. This is how you would write a word, just in general, not part of a sentence. When it stands on its own and it's an isim, you will normally write it in this form. I like the question because that's what we're going to look at next. Okay, let me recap first and then we'll come back to the tanwin thing. Okay, so kalimah, isim fi'il harf, characteristic 1, ma'rifah, nakirah, and then we have the second one, muzakkar, mu'annas. All right, now we will go to the third characteristic, and this is number. Okay, well now I need to go to numbers first because we can address the tanwin thing. Yes, so number, what's number? Okay, in English, very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, right. So that's the same thing with Arabic as well. Yeah, but what we are looking at grammatically, yes, is how to treat a singular word. Yeah, in English especially, just these two categories, singular, and how to treat a plural word. How to recognize its singular, how to recognize its plural, right? And how would we translate it? Usually, when we address in English, it'll be one something, right? One item of something. When it's plural, it will be anything more than one is plural already. Yeah. So if we had the word book, so it is one book. But if more than one book, then we will say books. So it will be like 2 books, 3 books, 100 books, a whole load of books. Yeah, things like that. So that is how English does things. Okay. Now, in Arabic, we have also singular and plural. Wahidun, jam'un. Yeah, like I said before, why we have this? Because this is your default form of any word. Jam'un, wahidun. This is how we say it. Yeah, because it is, how do you say? If it's like you go into a factory, you manufacture something, and then oops, comes out the first item, and there it is by itself on the conveyor belt, right? Nothing has happened to it, it's just sitting there. Okay, so that's the default state of that item. So the same thing with this. Wahidun, jam'un. If nothing is acting on the word, it's by itself, we'll write it in this form. Wahidun, jam'un. Both isims, yeah? I'm talking about isims. I'm not talking about fi'il or harfs. Yeah? We're talking about isims here. Now, with Arabic, however, remember the Arabs, they like to use less words than the English do. The English, they don't mind if you want to use lots of words. But the Arabs, nope. We have, a thunderstorm or a sandstorm coming up. Can we just get this over with? So they want to speak as quickly as possible. So they sat down and thought about it, and they said, we use the word two quite often. We use the word two quite often, meaning two of this, two of that. We use it quite often. So instead of using two words for that, let's just use one word. Okay, let's just use one word. And they did exactly that. They created a third category called dual. Yeah, English, of course, they don't have it, so we still have to have things like two books. Okay, but in Arabic, they have what we call tasniyatun. Yeah, tasniyatun. Okay, with me so far? So like I said, with Arabic, you don't have things like more than one has plural. It's actually more than two. Okay, then only it's considered plural because we have a dual. We have a third category. Okay. So what is wahid again? Sometimes you see this as mufrad. Yes, but I want to avoid the term mufrad because mufrad in grammar means something else as well. Yeah, mufrad also means when it is not a sentence. Okay, so that's why I like to stick to wahid, and it means one anyway. Yeah, so this is the form that you find in the dictionary. And tasniyah, now how do we make tasniyah? Okay, how do we make tasniyah? It says here, placing a fatha on the last letter of wahid, of the wahid version, and then adding an alif and noon with a kasra. Okay, adding an alif and noon with a kasra. So what do I mean by this? Let me illustrate this for you. So if you want to take this word, remember this one was on the conveyor belt out of the factory, fresh. Nothing has happened to it. Muslimun. Okay, always with this double tadpole, I like to call it, or two dhammas. The word dhamma. Anyone doesn't know what dhamma means? Dhammatun. Everyone know what dhamma is?
What is Dhamma? Sorry.
Dhamma is this small vowel. This is a dhamma. Okay, this one is actually two dhammas. Like it's like two tadpoles having a lot of playing around there. So it's like two of it. So this is dhammatain or dhammatan, depending. Two dhammas, single dhamma. Okay, that's a dhamma. Or we will say in Malay, we would say tanda di hadapan, tanda depan. Yeah, that's another way of saying it. I do not know what do they call it in Urdu, Sister Shima. Is there a name for this? Dhamma or still dhamma?
Dhamma, Urdu pesh.
They call it page, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alhamdulillah. I learn something new every day. Okay. So what happens to this then if I want to make it masculine dual? What happens to this word if I want to make it dual? Yeah. This is just single. This is one Muslim, one believer. Okay. One Muslimun. So how would I? Now the thing about Arabic words is all the changes will take place at the end. The front bit is a soft thing. Yeah? This is morphology. It doesn't change. If you want to change it to dual or plural, and if it doesn't change in front, especially for plural, it still stays as musli something. Yeah. Then this is what we call sound plural, not a broken plural. Yeah? This one we'll talk about later when we do plurals. We'll do plurals the next Wednesday, not today, because today quite a bit of things to digest. Muslimun. So how do I change this to dual without changing the meaning? Okay, it should just mean two Muslims. That's all. But you see, there is a reason why there is this dhamma or dhammatain at the end of the word. Yeah, it signifies something. In the Quran, you see words with dhammatain. We see words with, this one, for example, this is kasra, this is kasra, and sometimes there are two of this kasra, then we call it kasratain. Yeah, because look at the way I'm saying tain, and then what we said just now was muslimani. Yeah, we will see this in a while. Now, we have to maintain this Dhamma for a reason. The meaning of the Dhamma, the significance of the Dhamma must be maintained because it means something in Arabic. Okay, what does it mean? It means that this word is playing a big role in the sentence. Yeah, when this word with the Dhamma time or Dhamma at the end, not at the front, at the end, yeah, means that this word is playing a big role in the sentence. If you take away this word, the sentence either doesn't work, meaning that the meaning changes, all right, it's incomplete, yeah, or it just breaks up. It's no longer a sentence. Yeah, that's how important words that end with a dhamma is. Okay, words that end with a dhamma play a big role in a sentence, so you can't just simply take them away. Okay, so this is what we call rafa. Rafa, ra, fa, and ain. We will do this later when we do characteristic number 4, which is what we call as i'rab. Yeah, because that is a very important characteristic of the isim. Not only the isim, even the fi'il has i'rab as well. Yeah. So muslimun. Now, what happens? He said just now. We said place a fatha on the last letter of wahid. Yes, of the single version. This is the single version, muslimun. So instead of it becomes muslima. That's what we are saying here. Place a fatha on the last letter. Then add an alif and a noon with a kasra. Okay. So this is how the Arabs did it. What did they do? They said, okay, we must make sure that we know the dual version is the rafa version, the important word, the word that, if we take it away, the sentence, the meaning of the sentence doesn't make sense. Okay, so we must maintain that how do you say, that characterization that this is a rafa word, an important word. Okay, the term rafa, by the way, is to raise. Rafa'a is to lift, to make something high. Okay, so this is like raising the importance of this word. Yeah, when you put a dhamma at the end. Okay, so they say, how do we do this? Okay, we put an alif. Alif, of course, is always like, alif is like in front, right? Alif is the first thing. So alif is like alpha, things like that. Yeah. So that's why I think, I don't know, this is just my thoughts. Maybe that's why they use alif. Yeah? That's why they use alif. And the noon here, they maintain, yeah, because of the tanween. They has to have that n sound. They still have to have that n sound. So alif is there because of the rafa. The noon is there because of the n sound. And this n sound is important. Remember when we looked at the word ibnu just now, I said, why is it ibnu, not ibnun? But I'm saying it's still an isim. Yeah, and Sister Elaine was going, why? Yeah, because there is a significance to this noon. If this noon disappears, then the role of this word also changes. Okay, the role also changes. We will see this later. Okay, so I'll repeat again. Muslimun, when you want to maintain the meaning of the word and the status of the word, yes, more status of the word lah. Let's put it that way. More the status of the word or the role of the word, then you have to replace it with an alif and nun. Alif to show it is rafa, nun to show that it is still n. It's still got that n sound. Heavy, we call it, not light. Okay, this is what this is a good way of looking at it. Yeah, you want to make sure it's still heavy, At the same time, it's still rafa. Okay, alif for rafa, nun for heavy. Can you repeat that for me? Sister Litha, can you say that? Alif for rafa, nun for heavy.
Alif for rafa, nun for heavy.
Yes. Sister Salina, can you say that too?
Alif for rafa, nun for heavy.
Yes, good. Yeah, so please remember that. Yeah. So here is the first step, and this is the final result. Okay, for feminine, we do the same thing, but the last letter is not the original last letter, yeah, because we have the tamabuta. We added the tamabuta to make it feminine. So now it's shifted one place. Yes, it's shifted one place. So now we have muslimatani. Yeah, it's not on the mim anymore, not the muslimani anymore. It's on the ta now. Muslimatani, because we're looking at the final letter. It's the final letter that we're looking at. And we're still having that alif for the rafa, nun because we want to make it heavy. Want to make sure it's still heavy. Yeah. When an isim becomes light, it means something. There is meaning to it. Yeah. It just doesn't become light for no reason at all. Now, a word of caution. We have words that are spelt with a ta. Like baitun. Baitun means, Sister Shima?
What?
What's the word baitun? What does it mean?
Baitun? A house?
Yep, house. Yeah, house. Good. So if I want to say two houses, yeah, Sister Sophia, could you try and see how you would say two houses? Baitun. What was the rule again?
I'm trying. I don't know if it's correct or not. Um, Baitani, maybe.
Yep, absolutely right. Baitani. Yeah, sorry, that one went up. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so it's baitani. Okay, baitani. Yeah, because we put a fatha on this, and then we add an alif. The alif was for what again? Sister Sophia, what was alif?
Rafa.
Yeah,
Rafa.
yes, Rafa. And Nun was for?
Heavy.
Heavy. Good. So ummatun now. Sister Evie, ummatun. How would I make this dual? Are you able to speak? Ummatun. I would put a fatha on the ta and then add an alif and a nun with kasrah. So what does this become? Maybe she's not able to join us. Sister Shahida, would you like to try? Ummatun.
Ummatani.
Ummatani. So see the danger. Yeah, because this is feminine. This is also feminine. Yeah, because that is feminine. But this is masculine. Baitun is masculine. There's no tamabuta there. And this ta is actually the which letter of the kalimah is this ta? Elaine, do you remember? What were the three letters that you would normally find in the place of the root letters for a word? This is which word is this? Which letter is this? Bayata. Ba is fa of kalimah. This is?
Oh yeah. Hang on. If I look at my note.
Okay.
Hang
Alhamdulillah.
on. Okay. First root letter is fa, second is ain, and the third one is lam.
Yes, yeah. So fa, ain, lam. So this is actually a root letter, not the sign of feminine. Yeah, not the sign of feminine. So it becomes baitani. It looks almost identical. It looks identical actually. Yeah, but the difference is this was originally a tamabuta and feminine, but this was not. And this is masculine, and this remains masculine. However, the plural of baitun is butun. Butun is a broken plural. Yeah, and that broken plural, like we said before, is feminine. Yeah, so for things that are not human, like a house not human, you have what we call a broken plural. Because why I say it's broken plural? Because the word is now butun. No bai, no bai, but butun. I don't have it here. I don't have it on my slide, but it should be butun. Yeah. So ba with a dhamma and top, and ta with a dhamma, wow, and nun, butun. Yeah. So that is broken plural. Why? Because the original word ba, ya, ta is not there anymore. It has become butun. Yeah? Not baitun or something like that. Yeah, it is butun. So a broken plural is always treated feminine when the broken plural belongs to something non-human. Okay, non-human. Okay, write that in the
So,
notes because
question. So Baitani is wrong, is it? It's supposed to be Butun?
no, baitani is dual. Butun
Correct.
is plural.
Okay,
Plural.
okay, okay.
This is still correct. This is still correct.
Okay.
I must apologize. I didn't add the plural here because we're going to do plural next week. So that's why I didn't add it there. Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay. Now exercise time. Exercise time so that we see whether we are on the same page. Yeah.
Sister Ummatun, and in Ummatun, if you go plural.
Ummatun, if we go plural. Oh, where is it? Ummatun. Where was it? Which slide was it already? This one, is it? Okay. Ummatun. Yeah, what do you think is the plural for ummatun?
And also I have a question. From the dual, how will you know it is feminine or masculine? You cannot find, right?
If it is, you have to look at the original word. For the
Original one.
dual, you have to look at the original word. Yeah. If it is feminine, then the dual is also feminine. If it is masculine, then the dual is also masculine. Except for the plural. The plural is the one that becomes complicated because it was originally in how do you say غير akil, yeah, non-human. Then it will become feminine. Yeah, even though the original word was masculine. Yeah, that's the difference between the one that is alive like this and the one not. Okay, let's look up ummatun. This is a nice exercise for our dictionary. But I need to make this go away first. Okay, ummatun. What are the root letters for ummatun? Do you think, Sister Asila? Do you know what the root letters for ummatun is?
The little thing is called Hamza,
Hamza.
Mim, and Ta.
Hamza. Mim,
Ta.
ta. Ta. Do we have this? I was a bit worried. I don't think we do. Ummah is plural. Ummam. Yeah, it's ummam. Yeah, ummam. The plural. Okay. So certain things you need to look up in the dictionary. All right, yeah, back to our exercise. Oops, I think I have. Yep. So this is why I said we might take longer. Yeah. So mabsutatani. Mabsutatani. Obviously this is an isim. Yeah, we won't be doing this. Is this family or masculine? Is it singular or dual? Yes, Sister Asila, can you?
It's dual because of the
Why?
Tani.
Because of
Because
the
of Tani.
Okay.
Maksutani. And oh, it's masculine. Tani.
Because the original word is, why do you say it's masculine?
Because original will be Mabsuta. Mabsutat. Don't know. Mabsuta. Mabsuta. Okay.
If it is mabsuta with a tamabuta, then it would be
So if there's no ta marbuta, maybe it's mabsuta. Mabsuta. But to make it double, I have to put ta alif nun. Is it? Or am I wrong?
okay. That's a good one. Okay, the alif, remember, was the sign of
Yes, Rafa.
rafa, and the noon was just heavy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so the ta, there's a ta there. Sorry.
Yeah,
So it's
it is
feminine.
Yes,
Okay.
it's feminine. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Sister Shahida, Buhtanun. Is this okay? Both of them had tanwin, so both of these are isims. We know that. So buhtanun, is this singular, dual, feminine, masculine?
It's feminine and dual.
Why do you say it's feminine, or why do you say it's dual?
Because there are ta there. It's good. And alif nun for the dual.
Okay, all right. There is, remember, this is alif for rafa, nun for heaviness. Okay, nun for heaviness meaning there is tanwin hidden in here somewhere. This nun represents the tanwin. But because of the dual, the tanwin had to go, and so we just left with the nun to represent that tanwin. But here, there is an actual tanwin. There's no need to represent the tanwin with a nun. Right? One. Second, the rule was alif, nun with kasra. This is nun with two dhammas, dhammatain. Okay? So this is not dual. This is not dual. This is still singular. Do you understand? Okay, good. All right, yeah. So this whole thing is still one word. Buhtanun. Yeah, buhtanun is one word. Okay. Azimun. What about azimun?
Azim is singular.
Singular, yes. And it is masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine. Excellent. Good. All right. Sister Salina, your turn.
So both are masculine and both are singular, right?
Yes, both are masculine, both are
Both are
singular.
singular.
Yeah. So, Sister Salina, ayatun.
Ayatun singular, female.
And female, yes, masculine. Jannat,
Jannatani dual,
dual.
which is masculine. Sorry, female, is it? Jannah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Two
Jannah.
gardens, yes.
Anya meaning or
An is what?
half, is it?
Yes, it's half, yeah.
Half.
Okay.
Yaminin singular.
Mm-hmm.
Singular of male.
Yes, masculine. Washimalin.
Washimalin singular. Wa half. Shimalin masculine.
Masculine. Excellent. Alhamdulillah. Wow, Sister Shima. You've got to do the whole sentence. Okay.
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 Okay. Bismillah.
Okay.
At-talaqu, it is marifa, singular, masculine.
Yes.
Maratani, it is dual. It's a dual and masculine.
Maratani.
Yeah.
Marrah. It comes from marrah. So
Marratun. Oh, so marratani. Oh, it's feminine.
okay, it's feminine.
It's marra. Is it marratun?
The original was maratun, yes. But now it becomes dual. It becomes maratan.
Oh, marra. Okay. Okay. For imsakun, it is imsakun is singular and masculine.
Good.
Bimarufin, again singular, masculine.
Yes. And aw is
Harf.
yes.
It's harf.
And tasrihun.
Tasrihun. It's a rihun. Rihun. It's a singular feminine.
Why feminine?
Because that bass Arab said so.
Oh, this is the wind.
It is feminine. I said it's a rihun. It's a feminine because Arab said so.
Okay, I did not know that. Tasrihun, rih is wind. Yes, but tasrihun.
Oh, it's a different. Tasrihun is different.
Rih is wind. It's just 3 letters. This tasrihun is, it's a masdar, I think. Ta'lim. Yeah, ta'lim. Yeah. So yeah, it's not feminine. It is still masculine. Yeah, tasrihun.
It's still masculine because the rihun, it's a wind, right?
No, but this is not wind. This is tasrihun. This whole word tasin. This is not additional. This is actually from the root letters sin ra ha. Rih is ra ya ha. Yeah, this is sin ra ha.
Okay. It's masculine and singular.
Okay. You did get that, right? I think this is probably, it is like from ta'liman. Yeah, that's family 2, if you are familiar with Sah. Yeah, so this is
what are the root letters, sister, for this?
This would be sin, ra, and ha. Yeah, sin, ra, and
ha. Oh,
okay.
Bi ihsanin, it's a singular and masculine.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, this is also singular. It looks very much like this, but because of the tanwin, it's not dual. Yeah, it's not dual. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. Okay, Sister Lisa. Oh, you've only got 3 here. Okay. Jarun.
This is singular. Singular masculine.
Yes.
And Tani is dual. Dual feminine.
Yes.
Ta.
And Ayla?
Okay. Harf.
Harf.
That's a harf.
Alhamdulillah. Good.
So what is the original word, sister? Fi'atani? Fi'atun?
Fi'atun. Yeah, fi'atun.
What does that mean? Fi'atun?
A young girl, I think. Fi'atun. Yeah, fi'atun. Let me check. Fi'atun should be younger.
Okay.
Let me check. Kuduk. Oh my goodness. Wa ibbi. This is a nun or wa inni, yeah? Wa inni jarun lakum falamma tara'ati fi'atani naqasa ala akibai. When the 2 armies, two armies there. This is an army.
What is that?
It's an army.
Army, okay.
As in they go to war. Yeah, the armies. Al-Fitani. Okay, I will share you in the group later on the singular version of it and the root letters, inshallah. Okay. Now, Sister Sophia. Yeah, Sister Sophia. Dakhala. Dakhala. Is it an isim, fi'il, or harf?
Isim.
It is actually a fi'il. Yeah, it's a fi'il because remember isim either we have alif lam or tanwin.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And asijna Is this an isim, fi'il, or ha?
Isim ma'rifat.
Yes. So it's isim ma'rifah. Is it masculine or feminine?
It's masculine.
Masculine. Okay. And fatayani?
Fatayani isim feminine dual.
Why do you say it is feminine?
Oh, sorry. It's masculine. Sorry.
So this one is the yeah, it is masculine. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is the one I got it mixed up with. Yeah. Young men and two armies. Two young men and two armies. So yeah, because of the fa and the ta, and I got it all mixed up in my head. Okay. So all right, alhamdulillah. Sister Elaine, your turn. Khamran.
Okay, Hamran. Okay, it's a singular.
It is singular. Masculine,
And it's
feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine. Khamran. Remember this word?
Oh.
Where's Hamran? Is it here? Is it the same letter? Am I looking at the same thing?
Like wine?
I think so. Yeah. Where are we? Oops. I'm looking at the wrong slide, am I? Yeah, wrong slide. This is still the wrong slide. Okay. Where is it? Oh, before the end. Of course, it's before the end, right? Why am I going after the end? Okay. Yeah, Hamran. Yeah, Hamran. So this is actually
A feminine word because the Arab said so.
Oh, yes, because the Arab said, Alhamdulillah. Now your turn, Sister Evie. Are you able to join us now? Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Al-Akhar. Al-Akhar.
It is ma'rifah
Mm-hmm.
and it is singular and masculine.
Yes. And this one, Khubzan. Khubzan.
Khubzan. It is singular, masculine too.
Okay. And the final one, At-Tayru.
Tayyirun ma'rifah, singular and masculine.
Masculine. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay, since we have just a little bit of time, let's figure out. No, I think better not. Like it's almost 10:20 already. I don't want to take up much of your time. Yeah, I'll put the root letters for you in the group nanti, yeah, for this one and the singular version. Okay, any questions before we go for the night? Next week we will be doing, inshallah, the last characteristic, which is Irab. And then if we have time, I'm going to give you a little test, okay? A little test next week, inshallah. Okay, yeah, questions? No?
Elaine has about the homework.
Yeah,
Sorry?
I heard about the homework.
Oh,
Sorry.
about the homework? Yeah, what about the homework? Do you mean the one that we did? Alif
Yeah,
Lam?
the one that we did, the Nakira and the Magrifa,
Yes.
right?
Hold on. Which one is it? Let me see.
Okay, it was number 14.
Number 14. Now,
Okay. Hey, wait, number 14. Yeah. So, like, I had to look it up because it turned out there was the women, right? This one.
the women. Let me try and see whether I can get hold of the. I put it in the group, right? The PDF.
Yes.
Yep. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. Number 14. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. I have it on my phone.
Al-mar'atu. Yes.
So the word for it is imra'a, for woman, right? But when it became
Nisa.
the woman, it was al-mar'a.
Al-mar'ah. Oh, I see. So you was wondering why there is this difference, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, al-mar'ah. You're right.
What's the question, sister? What's the
This one, imra'atun. Yeah, imra'atun is the singular for ladies, and we know that the plural for ladies is not the same root letters, right? It's totally different. It's nisa'un or niswatun, yeah, jama. But the question was, this is mar'ah. Mar'ah. Yeah.
Oh, it's not imratun.
No, not al-imra'atun. Yeah, so that was the question. Yeah. Okay, I'll come back to you on that. Yeah, I'll come back to you on that in the group. Yeah. Mar'ah. Okay. Anything else? So there are two things that I...
What is mar'a means?
Mar'a here is supposed to mean the ma'rifah of a woman. Yeah, the woman. Yeah, the woman. But why is it not imra'ah? And why is this mar'ah? Yeah. That's the difference here. I think this is more like a soft thing. So, but I need to find out why. Okay.
Okay.
All right then. Okay, so two things that I owe you just now, the two armies as well as this one. Yeah. Okay. So are the group leaders happy with their group members? Yeah, I think your group members are behaving well, inshallah. Okay. All right, ladies. Thank you so much for your time. Subhanallah wa bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Jazakallah khairan.
May I say something?
Yes, dear.
I just want to say sorry because this is my first time to enter the class, and actually I haven't done my homework.
It's okay.
I have the time. Now I'm in still hospital, so I will do my homework later. I'm sorry.
It's okay. This is Sister Evie, right? This is Sister
Yes.
Evie. Yes, okay.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. I'm so happy you want to do the homework still. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay then.
Sorry. I feel shy actually because I think Arabic is very, very difficult. So I couldn't understand for in a quick time.
Okay. Are we going slow enough for you? Are we going slow enough
Oh,
for you?
it's okay. It's okay. I
Okay.
can get it, and it is very interesting.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay. So have a good night's sleep, everyone. Yeah, dream good dreams. Okay. Bismillah. Bismillah. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you.
Bye.